There we go. Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. Playing a Graey Mega Collection 4 with Kimball, Def_K, and Keith. Opening pack. Porcelain Maker looks pretty good. 2 food and a clay before paying the cost looks pretty nice. Cactus Farmer is fun. We've got Businesswoman here. I could take Cactus Farmer with the dream of wheeling Businesswoman, but that seems unlikely. I don't think I'm first picking Vineyard Labor here. Porcelain Maker seems pretty strong, right? 2 food and a clay before playing a clay costed thing. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot. A very excellent incentive to build a bunch of major improvements, especially ovens. Okay, so we've got Chief here. Let's read Gourmet. Start of each round, number of food on in your supplies greater than the total number of building resources, you get a wood. So the idea is you're going to be spending resources throughout the game, and you need to have a high amount of food. And if you do that, then Gourmet seems pretty great. Okay. Pet Psychic. Start of each round in which an animal accumulation space is revealed, you play a random mock from your hand. For free. Ooh, interesting. Downside is you could hit that in round, like sheep could be round 1, and you'd be pretty sad in that case. I don't dislike taking Reed Collector here over Chief. Or, well, Gourmet seems pretty cool too. This is tough. I kind of just want to take Pet Psychic. And try to draft a hand that's reasonably okay playing cards at any time. Sure. That sounds really fun. That sounds like a ton of fun. Let's try it. Whenever you play this card, each time you use an occupation action space, you get a clay. No thanks. Manufacture. Solid, especially since we know that the Sculptor's Son's in the game. Ironclad? Sure. Barbecue Man, meh. Beekeeper, fine. Ooh, what do I want to take here? Passing the Manufacturer Sculptor's Son seems dangerous. That does require a lot of stone. I'm interested in building the pottery, certainly. I think this is not Village Druid. I think this could be Ironclad or Beekeeper. I think I'm passing the Manufacturer. I don't want to be fighting with the Scholar's Son that directly. I think this is Ironclad or Beekeeper. And I just make sure that I can test for the pottery. And there's also the Reed Collector who will contest for the BMW. So yeah, if I go after the pottery pretty aggressively, then that's a thing that could be done. So then it's, yeah, Beekeeper or Ironclad. Ironclad seems pretty fun. Sure. Ooh, nice. Visiting Quarryman. I'd be happy with Landscape Gardener, but yeah, I think this is a pretty easy visiting Quarryman here. I think this is a super easy visiting Quarryman. Yeah, looks good. Looks really good. Oh, Sculptor's Son wheeled. Wow. Um, I'm quite surprised that Sculptor's Son came back here. What do I want? Do I want Sculptor's Son here? Randoming it and then not like not building anything would be really sad. Yeah, randoming it and not building anything would be really sad. Is Frame Builder good here? It seems like I should have clay, so I don't really want to replace clay with wood. The question is usually for stone. I guess the question is the drop-off on Tomato Picker steep enough that I want to take it over Sculptor's Son? Am I going to take the vegetable space a bunch of times? I mean, Ironclad theoretically is giving me boar. Yeah, this could be sad. If I hit Sculptor's Son here, I might be in trouble, but it seems fun. Have to D-draft? I hope not. So is Gourmet going to be good here? Gourmet going to be good here. If I'm planning to spend resources throughout the game, could be. Having enough food to cover the rounds after the harvest, like probably for this hand, it's a question of how often can I get stone out of Gourmet. So the question is, can I make so much food that I'm like really going over the top? Yeah, I like Reserve Pupil, but I'm not going to take it with Pet Psychic here. So it's kind of Brushmaker, which is pretty much always going to be good, I think, with Ironclad, or Gourmet. Let's try Gourmet here. Let's try to make this work. Yeah, Village Druid. All right, that's a way to get a bunch of food. All right. So first thing I'm looking for is stuff with clay on it. Second thing I'm looking for is Treehouse. Treehouse looks quite good here. Yeah. I mean, Color and Chain plus Ironclad is totally a thing, but that requires a lot of stone. This is a pretty easy treehouse here. And I have no interest in passing the treehouse to... I have no interest in passing the treehouse to the manufacturer, and just... Then my Sculptor's Son is even worse. But yeah, Landing Net here, storybooks, some interesting cards. So the way I'm thinking about Gourmet here, Rilo Kren, is just it's encouraging me to make major improvements, and then also it's encouraging me to do to build and grow repeatedly. And like Ironclad lets me spend building resources, you know. Porcelain Maker doesn't look like it, but it's encouraging me to spend building resources, right? Also, I saw some news on Board Game Arena. Sounds like Agricola is going to release. And they're also hosting a tournament. Lumen streamed his game on the newly released BGA format. Oh, and the biggest news? They said more cards are coming. They said that already. So that tells me that it's being reasonably popular. So that's a really good sign. Yeah, don't hate Scorched Earth here. I do not hate Scorched Earth here. I like getting on Reedstone Food. Is downsizing the pick? No, not with Treehouse. Definitely not with Treehouse. Yeah, Paddocks or Scorched Earth, I think, are the picks. And let's go Scorched Earth. That right? I think that's right. I think that's right. Once each round, you can skip, blah, 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 get a food. Meh. Meadow? Meadow seems okay with Ironclad and Village Druid. Yeah. Credit seems okay too. I think this is Meadow though. Pretty rough miners for my porcelain maker. Yeah, renovation materials like my first good clay miner here, really. Do I want to put some extra boar in the game? Not in particular. Straw's kind of cute with ironclad. Do I want renovation materials here? Like, not having them, like, missing out on the major improvement action seems pretty terrible, actually. Right? Seems quite terrible. Animal feed should be decent with meadow, right? So I don't think I'm taking, because I don't think I'm taking boar park here. Just take animal feed, I guess. Field miner over watering can. Since I have no plow help at all. Love credit, but not with gourmet. I don't know. Getting the 5 food like up front might be even worth it if you're playing it really quickly. Uh, each time use an animal accumulation space while already having it. Do I want feeding dish? I think I want to take tide mill just as a clay dump. So that, yeah, just as a bit of a clay dump for points. These don't matter. Kitchen table, I guess. I mean, probably I'm supposed to always take barbecue here. No, it's when you play. It doesn't actually let you steal. Yeah, barbecue. I thought barbecue might let me steal, but no, it doesn't let you steal anything because it's immediately. I love market stall with market. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, expend 9. Now, are Def and Kimball likely to play Market Crier? Probably not, right? Now, if Keith was seated after me, sure, Market Crier might get played. I'd be very surprised if either of these two played Market Crier. And if they do, they have a really, but if they do, they have a really good reason to do so. All right, so I'm in the 4 seat here. Sheep did not flip. I'm Pet Psychic. Let me get Pet Psychic here. Pet Psychic into Scorched Earth looks like the play. So yeah, so I would like to be able to play. It would be fun to stream the tournament, but I don't think I will be. Um, oh, it's in arena now. Oh, we can start climbing the arena ladder. Um, it would be fun to play, but I'm going to be in Europe, so there's just no way that not when I'm on vacation that I'm going to spend the whole day playing Agricola. I did that when I went to Mexico one time, and I was super annoyed with everybody else in my group because it was like, "What's wrong? Why are you making me do this?" We had like a whole month. And then we had to do both the games. Both the games just so happened to be when I happened to be in Mexico on vacation. Highly irritating. Is Keith an expensive Ock player? I don't know if Keith is an expensive Ock player. So I lost on the being fourth, but I definitely won on sheep not flipping here. Visiting any Agricola players in Europe? No. No, with COVID, I'm not planning to travel around that much. It's mostly going to two places. I'm not going to Norway. Very proud of my win a few days ago, winning from the fourth spot. Oh yeah, was that with me? I remember. I think you beat me pretty recently. Yeah, what was your... I don't remember what your key play was. Remind me. They Scorched Earth here. Grab Reedstone Food. I should put these in alphabetical order for randoming. A, G. G is before I. There we go. They're in alphabetical order. Ooh, Def's got Engineer. So Def almost certainly... He might have grabbed Guildhall Patroness, right? Yeah. Def might have grabbed the early Reno card, and that he's gonna play Manufacturer quite early. Can definitely see Def doing that with Engineer, especially. So yeah, so if I want to get this pottery, I have to really make it a priority. That's unfortunate. Right back to last. That's a shame. All right. That's a shame. Am I gonna have to play like a stage one field just to get back on Reedstone Food? Random 6 hit Village Druid. All right. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, I'm winning on some die rolls and losing on others. Absolutely. Hitting Village Druid there is probably a win, but also very much losing in other aspects. Keith grabs the 4 clay. So am I playing an Auk here? I could play Visiting Quarryman here. Play Visiting Quarryman, get a sheet. And then I'll take the 3 sheet, take the 3 clay. Because it gives me the option, at least, of building the fireplace next round. Now, Def's got his Reno strategy for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Death's on a Reno strat. He's gonna play manufacturer. That's a pain. Second move. 3 food fish, I guess. Or traveling players. So I'll try to be in a position where no matter what I random, when the boar flips, I'm in a good spot. That's kind of what I'm going to try to do, is give myself some flexibility where, okay, if I have the pottery, like porcelain maker is probably the worst from now on to hit, because I'm going to want a cooking hearth or a fireplace before. So unless I play, I guess I could play porcelain maker. I could just play porcelain maker. That is a thing I can do. Yeah, the only card I'm really excited about hitting is my Ironclad. Gourmet could still be neat. Gourmet could still be neat, although not getting the fireplace here kind of guarantees that it won't be. Don't really have a good move here. Could just play an Auk. Problem is the sheep is very much wasted. I guess I can take 2 wood. If I take 2 wood, at least I have the option of building. Yeah. This is a different game. All 4 players able to build a room by the end of round 4. Don't see that every day. So probably quarrying the 4 clay next round. Oh yeah, color and chain with engineer, of course. Excellent with 5 rings in particular. Um, yeah, 4 clay. Quarrying the 4 clay next round, almost certainly. Man, I really hope it's late family growth. I feel like late family growth would screw over def quite a bit, and that would be good. Who's the quarryman? The clay worker? This kind of Animal Farm with the Animal Psychic. I kind of like the Animal Farm with Animal Psychic. I just like Animal Farm is one of my favorite tokens. Animal Farm is one of my favorite tokens for sure. I get 2 moves in a row here, so I'm pretty sure I'm playing Occupation Porcelain Maker. No, wait. Oh, that timing is really awkward. Because I want to Fireplace and then play an Ock, which means I don't get to activate it on Porcelain Maker. I could also consider renovating here and playing Start Player Treehouse. I could do that. And having the option of doing so. That lets me jump Def if growth flips next round. That lets me jump Def. Right? Let's try it. I should have no clay. And then I'm playing Porcelain Maker here. It's kind of an awkward time for Porcelain Maker. I mean, Gourmet doesn't really do anything here either, though. Yeah, if I'm going to play Porcelain Maker, let's do it now. Ooh, late family growth. Good for Keith. Ooh, Kimball. Ooh, that's a spicy meatball from Kimball. That is a spicy meatball from Kimball. So what I want this round is probably 3 clay into the pottery, I think, is the sequence I want. And it's printed cost, right? I don't actually have to pay it. Yeah. So, like, I can Cooking Hearth upgrade to trigger Porcelain Maker, for example. Don't we start player for family growth? Yeah, but I can Visiting Quarryman take 3 clay. Ooh, I'm not going to stable block here. Right? I can't. I can only stable block if I get second action. He's going to start player. All right. I mean, this might work out for him, to be honest. I think Kimball might have thought I was in wood. Why not Ock first into Fireplace to get food and clay? Oh, I could have 1 extra food. You're right. Not triggering porcelain. You're right. I did the wrong order. I could have 1 extra clay. I could have 1 extra clay. Oh, that's might be GG for Def, actually. Def getting growth here is absurd. Yeah, I get what Kimball's doing, I probably would not have done it. I probably would not have done it. But you're right. I could have one extra clay instead of the because not eating the sheep or not getting the porcelain activation was the same. I'm gonna treehouse. Yes, I'm gonna treehouse here for sure. Yeah, definitely not letting Def get it growth if I have a choice. Keith plays Alfalfa Farmer. Is he gonna activate it like once? Can't Keith start player again and grow second here? So I'd like 3 wood. If I don't get the 3 wood, I'm getting the 3 wood. All right, I'll take the 3 wood, sure. Yeah, this is good for me for sure. You know what though? If Keith doesn't start player, I just first move start player, right? So I think my round is actually not much different if I got start player there. Because I'm pretty sure my round is still treehouse, visiting quarryman, 3 clay, play a major improvement. The only difference is that now I have 3 wood and I have to take my major later. So you know what? Keith screwed up Kimball. I don't think he helped me that much. Do I play Tide Mill here just to play it? Because, like, what else am I doing otherwise? The problem with Tide Mill is that it doesn't let me second move pottery. Let's play kitchen table, I guess. Yeah, I don't really want to play Tide Mill because I want to build a clay room as well. Pottery isn't threatened. It will be with like one. Def is gonna play manufacturer. Def is gonna play manufacturer second move here, and then it's threatened almost right away. Because he can build any major improve any of the guilds with only 1 stone. If I could get 2 out of the 3 of them, I'd be pretty happy. But we'll see. We'll see. If I could get 2 out of the 3 guilds, I'd be quite happy. Oh, Keith. Keith. Plus clay FF. Feed 5, and I'll eat a clay. If I can, so like I actually like all my moves next round are so good. 4 reed is good for building. 3 stone is good for building the joinery or the BMW. Yeah, if I can take one of the remaining guilds, that's good. If I can take one of the remaining guilds, that would be very good. So Def's building the BMW here. So he has the option of paying 1 stone for the joinery with his second move. So probably he will do that, I would guess. So yeah, 4 reed, 3 stone, 6 clay. I don't think I have to take the 6 clay. I think the 6 clay goes around. Well, actually, no. Kimball might take the 6 clay for the. I like the 4 reed just because if I random Sculptor's Son, then I can double build. I could have done Tide Mill and Pottery and then just not have eaten clay. Yeah, but that's okay. I can play Tide Mill later. 6 clay and 3 stone? Or do I want to leave one of those to take them next round? If I leave the clay, if I leave the clay, there's a chance of getting 10 clay. There's a chance of getting 10 clay. But I think I'm always taking the stone here because the stone can also be boar. So I think it's just, there's no point in risking it. Just have a really great round here. Random 3, and I do hit Ironclad here. So I'll build a stable, certainly build 1 stable. And convert 1 stone into a boar. I don't think I convert 2. I think I only do 1. Yeah. Because I do want to build the joinery here. And then I have a 50% chance of hitting Sculptor's Son next round. With, if Cattle flips in 10. That stable's in a bad spot. I'm going to ask if I can move it. Especially if I'm thinking about double building. Yeah, that stable's in a bad spot. Poor manufacturer. Yeah, that's what JP said. I can also guarantee that I play I could also just play Sculptor's Son here. So like if cattle doesn't flip until 11 and then I don't hit Sculptor's Son until then, like I'm so bad. Oh, Death just actively saying he's throwing now. Oh, nice. Sounds fair. Poor sportsmanship from Death. Yeah. Maybe I just build a single room. I don't have to double build. Because if I build a single room, at least then I can build that, do that in a stable, and then take one, not double, Ninja makes not double building feel atrocious here. Ninja makes not double building feel really bad. Because it seems like build next round should just be available. So I could just take a vegetable here for now as a holding move. I'll eat clay and don't eat a wood. No, eat a clay and a wood. Yeah, clay, wood, and 2 food. I hit gourmet, that's too bad. He's gonna build this round, so I'm gonna double build this round. I can double build and then last move take a cattle. The other thing I could do is I could play Sculptor's Son instead of taking a cattle. I think building here is likely correct. I like build into the problem with build is that yeah, I do have to take the cattle here because Keith will probably take the cattle, right? He's probably going to take not guaranteed, I suppose. With storybooks, it's not guaranteed he takes the 2 cattle. Hydroponics is quite good. It's a strong card. Very strong card. Whoops. Now I get to play Meadow on Family Growth. So then my next round is like Family Growth, Sculptor's Son wood, or family grows Sculptor's Son clay, or family grows Sculptor's Son animals. One of those three. Oh, cattle got taken by Kimball. Okay. Could play Sculptor's Son now, I guess. Getting a sheep here. And then I get a wood round 11. Oh, did I not get a sheep from I think I forgot 2 sheep. I think I forgot 2 sheep. I definitely forgot the gourmet one. I'd like 2 food, please. Yeah, pretty sure I forgot Ironclad as well. Or yeah, pretty sure I forgot the other one, the boar one. Yeah, I forgot it on Ironclad as well, but I'll just take the one. Do we want a clay for eating? It would be nice, but I can eat a wood also. I can eat a wood as easily as I can eat a clay. There's actually an argument for eating to activate gourmet in round 12, right? Because if I need to feed 7 here and I eat a wood, that puts me at 10 food. So I'd have 3 left over and 6 in my supply. So if I ate, say, a cattle or something, I would get there. But that's fine. I'll just grow. Oh, getting past paddocks here is pretty great. Although I don't technically have a pasture yet. Feed 5 food in a wood. You know what? I'm gonna have to eat something. I'm gonna have to eat something to do. Uh, I'm gonna have to eat something to pay for scorched earth, anyways, right? Maybe not. Def gets family growth here. That's good for Def. Wait, what? I thought Def start playered. One, two, three. So I can make 3 pastures. I would need a ton of food to do so, though. I mean, I need a ton of food generally. Yeah, I just need a bunch of food. I actually think 5 food is a reasonable move here for me. I could play start player field, but I actually think the 5 food is a reasonable move. Because I'm gonna need to feed 10 twice and pay Scorched Earth. I'll take the clay here so that I can play Tide Mill. I'm gonna play Tide Mill instead of field on family growth. I guess I could Cooking Hearth upgrade. That'd be the other thing to look at. Certainly gonna family growth this round. So next round I'll need to do a wood action. It probably will just be a 2 wood action. But if 3 wood's there at a reasonable time, I can take 3 wood. Yeah, I like fencing here. I like fencing here. I like fencing and playing Tide Mill to turn on the gourmet as well. He's start player waiting room. He's probably taking family growth. So then there's pretty good value to playing grain plus family growth field. Right? And sowing each of those. But there is a world where Def is going to do his Tide Mill thing, or do his other thing. That's saying WTF. Uh, I'm not going to rely on Def Market crying. He literally said you're playing for Kimball, and Kimball has green already. No, Def's responding to me. Yeah, field miner here. Yeah, it would be nice to activate Gourmet, but I think it's not worth it. Salt, yes. Salt indeed. Pretty sure Kimball will start player field miner here. Def might still be winning. Yeah, the Cactus Farmer bodes well for him. The Cactus Farmer is a couple points that he didn't have access to before. Yeah, you're right. Nope, he changed his mind. Oh, he played Cactus Farmer with his Auk. That's right. Yeah. So the nice thing about fields are that they occupy spaces. He's playing field mine as well. Just going around the whole table. That's great. That's great. Field. Guess I'll just play it normally like a chump. Or should I fence here? I maybe should fence. Or do I take reed? So if I reed stone food, I need the 3 stone as well. I need both those actions. Uh, sure, let's just plow. I'm not sure if this is right or not. The thing is, if I don't plow here and I take the stone, then I need to get to my stone house reno, which Kimball is 1 action away from doing. And although it's not like he's gonna take 2 clay. That's yeah. I mostly am afraid of Def grabbing the stone. What I'm mostly afraid of. Because if I take the 3 stone and then reed stone food's gone, I'm in a tough spot. Market Crier here. Oh, Kimball fence 3. Okay. So I'm now at risk of Keith deciding to fence 1. So I pretty much have to first action fence next round. So I'll take the 3 stone here. And the reason I'm taking the 3 stone is because there's maybe a world where I gourmet for my reed if I get the 2 stone back. Yeah, Def was probably pretty surprised when he wheeled Landscape Gardener. Alright, so Reno fence is secure. Kimball playing another Awk here. Oh, because he wants to take 2 clay last action. Oh, okay. So then I eat a wood and a clay and 6 food. Guess I get to harvest as well. I should do that. Def is around 45 right now. I would imagine I'm scoring around that. Not much worse. 5 family members, 4 room stone house. I've got the scorched earth, so my improvement points are reasonable, and I'll have no negatives. I think I take the 2 cattle here. I think I just need the 6 food action. And I think I don't ever want to let Def get that 6 food action. Or sorry, 3 point action. So I'm at 12 food. And I need, let's say I scorch earth, pay scorched earth twice. I'm gonna need 16. Does scorched earth, does paddocks dodge scorched earth? I don't think so. It's whenever you build fences. Yeah, it's not just on fencing actions. It's whenever. I could build the clay oven. I was thinking about fireplace with cooking hearth, but I should just build the clay oven. Leaves me one stone short, though. I guess I could bake with kitchen table. No. No, I didn't get one intrinsically. Um, Problem with taking Reedstone food here is that Def might activate his Cactus Farmer on Major Minor, and then I'd be quite sad. Sorry, I need to think here. So if I play Tide Mill, that gets me to 14. And then I can eat a couple raw grain. It does cost me a clay point. I think I paid not enough. Yeah. Would have been nice to have gotten that in play earlier. It would have actually have been nice to have gotten that in play earlier. Death's crying again. We should probably be announcing it. Oh, I screwed up. Oh, I really screwed up here. I had to take the wood there. Oh, I really screwed up not taking wood there. Not taking wood there was really bad. Damn. Yeah, because now I have to eat one of these animals. Silly mistake. So eat the cattle, I guess. Eat the cattle to pay off Scorched Earth. Or give up 2 points and do this. Yeah. And now I have to decide. I guess just one. Get the cattle to pay for scorched earth. Oh, that's bad. That was so bad. May as well fill in for the scoring card. I'm at 46 right now. Kimball's only at 31 without his Renault clay oven, so yeah, it looks like this game is won. Looks like. Take a vegetable for 1 point here. So final farm +6. Man, I kept that cattle for so long only to eat it at the end. Kept that cattle for so long only to eat it in the end. Feels bad. So 50, 42, 40, 34. Yeah. So what I was saying to Kimball, instead of playing Tide Mill was a mistake. Because I could have, in the worst case scenario, I could have eaten 3 or 4 grain and a vegetable. So I absolutely should have just taken the wood there, because the wood would have let me make an extra pasture. And the 1 extra pasture is worth eating another 3 food because it lets me keep the cattle. So that was a mistake by me. But it might only be a 1 or 2 point difference at most. Probably doesn't matter too much. Anyways, guys. Yeah. Treehouse into growth in 7. Pretty good. Pretty good. Not the best pet profit. Gourmet in particular was pretty bad. I guess it's hard to visualize exactly what Gourmet does, but yeah, Gourmet in particular was pretty bad. The rest of the hand was okay. It was obviously a bad bad first pick porcelain maker draft. Given, yeah, there were like no clay miners, which was too bad. Yeah, that's going to be all for me for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little video. Back tomorrow, late start tomorrow, like 9:30, 10ish. And yeah, look forward, Board Game Arena's Agricola's full release on Board Game Arena. So enjoy, everyone. We'll see you next time.